Hello everybody, how are you all doing? We're back here, Great One Grind once again. Let's see if today will be the day. I'm really hoping so. We had some crazy luck the last couple streams we've done grinding for the Great One. I feel like it's gotta be close, like, we have to be somewhat close to getting this thing. And if we can just get him, it'll be amazing. Hopefully today will be the day. We're gonna hit this grind pretty hard, like, every single day if we can. Pretty much every single stream that we have done Great One grinding recently, we've had about 100 kills on each stream, so I'm hoping that that will mean it won't take all too long to find it. And I might start doing a bit of grinding like in my free time as well, to kind of speed this up a little bit even. What am I shooting the next Great One with? To be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, I've already shot one with a bow, I've shot one with the 303, and I've shot one with the air rifle. I think 6.5's gotta be the next one we go with, since it's my favorite gun. If we end up finding this thing after the update with the new weapon pack, then maybe we'll use one of the brand new ARs on it. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, imagine a video like that, shooting a Great One with an AR. That would just be so cool. So I think, honestly, we might even save the Great One until that pack gets released if we do end up finding him. That could actually be pretty sweet. I think that might be what we do, guys. Because they shouldn't disappear at all. All the bugs that caused Great Ones to disappear have been fixed. Although, actually, no, that's not a good idea. Rancho's getting a pop reset. So, I guess that wouldn't work out. I mean, it was a cool thought, but yeah, it wouldn't work. Glad that I thought of that last second. That would have been really bad if we had tried it. And then just lost it to that. Imagine how bad that would have been. Oh gosh. Okay, I think that hit really far back on 2 of those, actually. Hey, Scott, I'm doing good, dude. Doing really good. I'll be doing even better if we can find that Great One today. Oof, poor doe. Poor little doe. Alright, let's see if we can catch some of these others off guard as we run over here. Maybe he'll spawn with the reset? That's also a possibility. But how's everybody doing? We got a little bit more people in here now, so I'll go ahead and go over some of the people I see in chat. We got Matthew, Hunter, Ty, Frantic, Johnny, Cole, Kelly, Scott, Hunter that hunts, I like that name, Sam, SD, Viper, Colton, Cole, Marcianne, Benjamin, Josiah, Georgia, Bailey, Bill, Florian, Graham, Kudu Slayer, Hot Dog, Hunts 10, Hunter's Shorts, Lil Limpy, Liam, Hawks, or Hawkeyes, Bryson, Luke, Float Goat, Christian. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. And hopefully you guys are feeling that Great One luck like I am. I feel like we're gonna find it today. Although I've said that the last 3 days, but I don't know, I just feel like he's close. With all the crazy deer we've been finding recently, I feel like it just has to be so. Like, there's too much crazy and weird stuff happening for him not to be close, you know? That's just how it feels. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we hit that shot. Oh, and I forgot to reply to this message, Sam, but I saw that you said you got nothing good in those in that Pokemon box you bought. That's unfortunate. Speaking of Pokemon, it looks like today is going to be the first opening. We are only $12 off of reaching the goal for a Pokemon opening. And one of the boxes that I ordered is supposed to arrive today, so You guys might see a Pokemon opening for the Shiny Star V Japanese booster box. We might do that tonight. And then I'll most likely do it live on stream and then upload the video of it to my second channel. Not that I know of, Ty. I haven't seen any videos for it. 11.01, true. True. We are a little bit closer than 12. Well, let's be honest. 12's just better, so I say 12. Yeah, it is a pretty insane set. I'm honestly really excited to open it up. It's got some of the most, like, stunning looking cards of any set. And yeah, they're definitely not, they're not as cheap as some of the other sets either. Well, actually, really it costs the same price as any other booster box, you just get less in it. Because it's only 10 packs of 10 cards each. But some of the stuff you can get in it is absolutely crazy, so if we can get some of the crazy cards, then it'll all be worth it. I mean, either way, it's all just going to go into my collection, so value doesn't really matter too much. It's not going to get sold regardless, so... But obviously it would be nice if we can get some crazy pulls. I know I just play PC, Hunter. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? I didn't see anything, actually. I think I missed it. How you doing, though? Got a level 5 Troll Springbok. That's unfortunate. It happens, though, my dude. I have had plenty of trolls in my time playing. The second channel is called The Second Crow. You can actually find it through my main channel. Just by looking at my suggested channels. I believe I have like a tab that includes it along with a few channels from creators, other creators. Oh. Oh my gosh, we're dropping them. What are you? Did not mean to take my scope off. Just 300 treatment all of these deer. Oh my gosh. Ah, I accidentally pulled the scope off. Sometimes when I try to zoom my scope in and out with the scroll wheel, I accidentally press down, which removes the scope. That's always unfortunate. But wow, that went pretty good. I mean, to be honest, Price, there's not really any such thing as progress towards a great one. Because it can spawn off of any buck that you shoot. It just comes down to like whether or not you want to look for the zones again. That's the only progress you lose, is like finding the zones. And so I mean, if somebody doesn't really mind finding the zones, then you technically could start your Great One grind. You would just have to search for new zones after the update. You get a 300, everybody gets a 300? Yep, pretty much. I mean, the 300 is the way to go with some of these running deer. Never know when you might miss the shot and have to track it. I mean, not really, Price. It's random with super rares as well. Like I've said many times in the past, there is no such thing as progress towards something in Call of the Wild, because they can spawn off of anything you kill. Like, I could shoot one buck and have it respawn as a super rare. I could shoot one buck and have it respawn as a great one. It's just, obviously, the more you kill, the higher chances of that stuff spawning. But there is no such thing as, like, progress. The only progress you make is finding all your zones, really. Because you can literally get a great one or a super rare at any time. Any deer that you kill could respawn as one. But the larger the deer, the higher chances of it respawning as a diamond or a great one, but technically any of them can respawn as one. Rare at the next lake calling it? Honestly, after the day we had yesterday, it would not surprise me. Lots of big bucks down. You guys like the pink blob we got going here? It's a good sign. What's more rare, super rare, or great one? Definitely a super rare. The super rares are probably... Oh my gosh, that is so tiny. I don't think I've ever killed one that small. Is that minimum weight for a buck? I think we just killed like the smallest thing possible. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is minimum weight? Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Hey, Sam, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. $5 closer to curing my duck game. And we're now like $6 away from the Pokemon card opening, so sweet, my dude. Paid it today. Want to see you open some card packs. Hopefully you have better luck than I do. Hopefully, man. I think we're going to have some good luck. This is a really good set we're going to be opening. You know what? We're taxing that because minimum weight is very hard to find. Almost looks like bullhorns, pretty much. See if I can remember how to make a highlight. I think that's how I make a highlight. I wasn't recording it because I didn't expect it to be this incredibly tiny. Okay, that was my replay button. Good. I had to remember what I had the replay button set to. I don't know if it saved the actual shot though. I might have to go back into the actual stream, but that's wild. Such a crazy thing to get. Oh, let me go back up and see another message. Where did it go? Oh, it disappeared. Well, anyway, I think I kind of remember what you said, Price. But anyway, I honestly have found that not to be true with, like, the longer you hunt a population, the bigger the deer get. I mean, with my Great One Red Deer grind, it always happens the same way for me. I always get them in bursts. So I'll go like 300-400 kills without finding anything good for red deer. Then I'll go 200 or 300 kills where I get like 3 to 6 diamonds and maybe a rare or two sprinkled in. So I've honestly found that the numbers don't really mean anything with like how many you've killed. Because I've killed around 5,000 red deer at this point and it's the same pattern. Always kill 200 to 300 with nothing, and then during the next few hundred, I get a bunch of level 9s and a couple rares. It never fails. It's been the same pattern for the longest time with me. Yeah, it was a minimum doe. Or not a doe. It was a minimum buck. Wait. Wait, were you guys saying that that was a minimum doe as well? That would be hilarious if it was. Killed a level 5 medium gray wolf. Is that rare? That definitely sounds smaller than most wolves I've seen, for the males at least. Scott, thank you so much for the super chat, my dude. Much appreciated. Using my Christmas money because I've got nothing better to spend it on. Also, how's Aaliyah? She's doing great, man. The last, like, week or so, she has just, become super, like, vocal. And just so interested and curious about everything. It's adorable to see. It's honestly crazy to watch, like, the development from when she was born to now. It truly is just like an unexplainable thing. But thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate that. And that pushes us over the 250 goal. So that means we're gonna have that Pokemon opening tonight. The second that it arrives, I'll try to get things going with it. I don't know when it's gonna be delivered though. It's supposed to be delivered today. Actually, I'll check it right now as we claim all these, but we'll see. Once it gets delivered, we'll figure out a time to do it. So for those that weren't in here when I mentioned it before, what we're going to do is I'm going to do the live stream of opening the box up on this channel, and then I will put the like a highlight video on my secondary channel for those that want to watch it in the edited video format. So I think that'll be quite a bit of fun. Yeah, I've done a face reveal. I've done quite a few of them, actually. Is that all of them? I mean, it's most of them. We probably missed a couple, but doesn't matter too much. We're bound to miss a few with the amount that we blasted. Pick a loadout for me to use. How about the 22 rifle, the 243, the 270, and the 338. How about that? Seems like a solid loadout. Yeah, I do have a second channel. I think there's actually a command for it. Let me check. I think there is a command to bring up the second channel. Let's see. Hey, Caitlin. How's it going? Do you remember if we have a command for the second channel? Gonna have to find it real quickly. Check the Nightbot. Hey, Bubbles. Alright, let's see. Is it here? Okay, I actually don't think I have one. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I have 3 different pages of commands. I'm gonna have to update the commands in Discord so that all mods can actually see it. Yeah, I don't think I have one for the second channel. Yeah, I don't have a command for the second channel. Wow. I thought I did, to be honest. Alright, well, I guess the easy way to find the second channel is to go to my main channel, right? And then click on the tab that says channels. And it'll show like channels from a few different content creators. And then it will also show my second channel there as well. It'll just be like a blue version of my logo with a 2 over top of it. So that's probably the easiest way to find it at the moment. How rare is a female leucistic pheasant? Very rare. I've only seen one. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Caitlin. I guess I didn't do one. So we'll get that command made later on. And then I'll screenshot all the commands and drop them into the mod chat. That way you guys can have a list of all of them. And actually, since members can use commands as well, I'll probably drop it in the member channel as well. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, it is time to boop, 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 and I might have to double boop that one. Nope, we got her. Okay, perfect. I thought we missed the first shot. Always wondered what's my real name? My real name is Andrew. Let's see. There we go. I don't see any up here. There's usually a couple, but not today. Boop. Bop. Boop. Bop. Boop. Bop. Boop. I missed. There, boop. We got him. I'm 23, Matthew. I believe I do remember you, Zandri. Hopefully I said your name right. Got an albino Sika last night? That's awesome, Yoshi. Saw a pic of a super rare 2 pheasants, but the guy forgot to tax. Oh no. That's rough. That is very rough. How do you forget to tax a super rare? Like, I just want to know. How do you forget to tax a super rare? Like, that's the first thing I would do. I mean, I guess in the moment of excitement, you could probably forget that you haven't taxed it, but hard to say. 23 is just a fancy word for 12. Wow, Float. I'm gonna take that to heart. I'm gonna get offended. You better stop it. Yeah, kudu I do. In fact, Johnny, one of the mods in the chat, that is my brother. Ooh, that's rough, Adam. I feel bad for him. It is tax season. It is indeed, Bubbles. That profile picture is beautiful, by the way. I don't think I've seen that. Well, yeah, you can still go and tax it there. I'm just saying, how does somebody forget to tax a super rare? Like, that would be the first thing on my mind if I got a super rare. I would tax it before looking at it or anything. Oh, really, Erica? Oh, it's pronounced Xandre. Got you. Okay, I will try to remember that for the future. Hey, Martin, how's it going, dude? Good to see ya. Hey, Destiny, I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing awesome as well. Hey, Potato Man, we have not had anything crazy happen. There has been so many deer hitting the ground, but nothing crazy good yet. No, so when you mess up a diamond, or when you mess up a great one, it turns into a gold, actually. Because, the way the game sees a great one is that it's just a different version of a diamond, kind of. The way that Tree Kiwi, who is one of the community managers, explained it when they first released them, was that the great one is an elevated version of a diamond. So, like, it's just like a special version of the diamond. So that's why it drops to a gold if you mess it up. And that also means that just from that it probably spawns in place of a diamond. Like, maybe when you kill a diamond, or when you have a diamond spawn in, maybe there's a, like, let's say a 5% chance that diamond will spawn as a great one instead. I think that's gotta be the way that it works. I had a couple people mention that to me, and honestly, it seems to make the most sense. That it would, like, replace a diamond spawn. That combined with what TK said about it being an elevated diamond, I just feel like that's how it is. It's gotta be. Where's that buck that we dropped up here? Oh, there it is. Elevated diamond holding a diamond above your head. Well, go find some diamonds in Minecraft and then hold them above your head and send me a screenshot, Bubbles. Oh, that's rough, Scott. That's really rough. Back when I started playing Call of the Wild, which was, well, when it came out, there was no such thing as trophy lodges. So, I had a few rares and a couple diamonds that I was never able to tax because we couldn't at the time. It was unfortunate. Like, there was some really cool stuff. Like, a long time ago, I had a really nice, like, I think it was a Big Rack level 3 Legacy Roosevelt Elk. Albino. And, yeah. I'm sad that I couldn't tax that thing, because there was no taxidermying animals back then. It would have been so cool. Would have been such a cool trophy. Why am I running along here when I could fast travel? What am I doing? Well, we're too close to that other zone now, because we can see them. They'll just spook if I fast travel. This is where we took out that max weight diamond the other day. I wonder what's going to be here now. Hopefully we've got something good. Hopefully we have a good respawn from that guy. Kinda looking like nothing, though. Do you miss the OG racks? For some species, yeah. For others, not so much. I think a lot of them, the true racks are better. There is a couple where Legacy is better. You know, there's quite a few people that like the OG Rack Blacktail better, but honestly, I don't. Mainly because they were way too big. The current Blacktail are definitely more realistic, but I don't like the way the diamond looks. It doesn't really look like any Blacktail I've seen. To be honest, none of the Diamond Blacktail, Legacy or True Racks, look anything like big blacktail I've seen in real life. Ooh, Legacy Mule Rex, Caitlin. Oh, those things made me cry. I mean, the Diamond Mule Deer looked really good for Legacy, but I didn't like any of the other ones, like, below level 4. They just look too, like, weirdly shaped. I definitely think the Truax Mule Deer are better, but the diamonds for them need a little bit of tweaking. That's unfortunate, Aubrey. Those diamond blacktail are kind of hard to find sometimes, so that's definitely a rough one to mess up. Pretty much, Bubbles. The OG blacktail, they were like so they were like so tight on the tip-to-tip spread and just oversized like crazy. Mule Deer models are still ugly. Yeah, they're still not great, but they're better than they were. I think most of the level 4 Mule Deer look good. It's mainly the 5s that I have issues with. There's only like 2 level 5s that look really good. The rest of them have like a couple different things each that are just not right. For most of them, it's just the width of the tip-to-tip spread. Like a lot of these Mule Deer Rex are way too wide. I think the best rack for Mule Deer is probably the big rack that scores like 337, 339. Not the one that bends backward, but the other one. That's probably my favorite. Says we killed one over here. Maybe not. It's probably just the last one we spotted, actually. I could imagine, Sam. Doesn't sound fun. What scope do I use? It really depends on the weapon. Like, for the M1, because I do a lot of quick follow-up shots with it, and, like, flipping between different deer, I do like to have the Hyperion on it, just so it's easier to switch from target to target. But for the 300, I use the Argus, and that's because I take a lot of long-range shots on running deer with it. And I guess its purpose for me right now is just to take out the ones that get away from the M1. And since I take a lot of running shots with it, I want a powerful weapon and a powerful scope to match. That way, if I do get a bad shot on a deer, it doesn't run far. Alright, let's see. Let's see if the, nope, it's not. Alright, so, package still isn't here. Feels bad. Oh, and I also, I'm also getting a bunch of old football card packs today. It was, honestly a pretty good deal. I bought a bunch of them on eBay. It was $1 a pack for vintage football card packs from the 90s. Super good feedback, so I know they're legit. I'm excited to open some of those because a couple of the years that you can get for the packs have the chance at something like a Brett Favre rookie card, which would be crazy if I could pull a Brett Favre rookie card. Addiction intensifying. Yeah, pretty much, Caitlin. It's bad. I'm addicted to card openings now. To be honest, I always have. I always have been. When I was a kid, I did a lot of openings with football cards. Now it's just transitioned into Pokemon cards and football cards. We got a few deer here. A couple more than normal. Let's see if we can get all 5 of them down. You just shoot deer hunting, AZ. Just shoot as many as you can. A lot of it comes down to just getting lucky. I have killed, well, I mean, as you can see the title, 10,600 whitetail deer. And only 3 of them were great ones, so that gives you an idea of the rarity. They're not easy to achieve, so It's one of those things where you don't want to go into it expecting to get it fast. But, it is well worth it when you do get it, because it's a crazy rush. Very exciting. I think we hit that shot, because the outline disappeared. Did that hit vitals? No. That's why we used the 300 for this. It stopped, but I think we got it. Yeah, we did. Nice. Alright, all those are dead. Diamond black bear are pretty rare, Caitlin. I'd say they're one of the harder to find, just regular diamonds. I'm assuming you found one then? If so, yeah, that's pretty rare. That doe was invincible for a sec. She was. I swear she kept stopping at the perfect times to make me miss. Honestly, good on her. She kind of deserved to live, but we got her right at the end. Oh, you want one. Gotcha. Honestly, I'd say your best bet for a diamond black bear is probably Silver Ridge Peaks multiplayer. They drink for a very long time. Somewhere between 15 and 20, I believe, is their drink time. Their main drink time. And that's when I found all my good ones, and most of them have been from multiplayer. So that's probably what I would go with to try and get one. We will be doing one later tonight, Joe. We're going to be doing it in a separate live stream, because I got to wait for the box to arrive. It's supposed to arrive today, and I think it's like an hour or two away from when the mail typically gets here. So once we get that, we will start a stream up. And also, I got to set up the camera and the lighting to get everything to where you guys can actually see it. Because last time it was really blurry. I need to re-download the software for my web camera and try to get it to be a little bit more in focus. It is, Caitlin. It definitely is, but a lot of times I don't have too much bad servers on SRP. I feel like the worst servers for me are the Virhonga Savannah ones. That's where I run into the most, like, cheated servers, is in Virhonga. But that's totally understandable if you're not wanting multiplayer, Caitlin. I've had pretty good luck in it recently, though. Okay, it's 10:46, so let's go to this lake. What kind of cam do I have? It's just a really crappy, I think it's literally like a $20 Microsoft Life Cam. It's like 720p, 30 FPS, so it's not a great webcam. But if I can get some solid lighting, then it should still work fine. I'll just maybe need to, like, use the light on my phone as well and just shine that down on the cards. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to see how things go. Alright, let's call them in. It's gonna be the 22nd gauge. And the 18th, we will be getting early access for all content creators. Or all the people that are in the content creators program for EW. So you guys will get to see everything in action on the 18th, and then the pack will drop to everybody on the 22nd. It's going to be a pretty exciting few days. I cannot wait to see what that third one is. They're going to reveal the third weapon in the pack on Tuesday, so you guys will have to be sure to tune in to the EW stream on Tuesday, where we get to see the third and final AR for the pack. And it's supposed to be the biggest caliber yet. Fingers crossed it'll be something that can compete with the M1. I really hope it is. I got a feeling it will be, but it's hard to say since they really have not said anything about the third one, except that it's going to be the biggest of the three. When's the stream? So EW always does their streams at 9 AM Pacific Standard Time now, It used to be 7, but they changed it to 9 a.m. recently, which would be, that'd be 12 p.m. Eastern time. Rocket launcher. Hopefully. That would be, much appreciated for these Great One grinds. I'd like to rocket launcher these deer about now. Any more? Anybody else want some? Nope, I think we're good. I mean, the first two have been ARs, Ty, so the third one has to be an AR, right? I couldn't see it being anything but an AR. I don't think they'll do 5.56 because 223 is just like a slightly less powerful 5.56. The only difference is the 5.56 has higher grain loads that you can use. It's got a little bit more energy. So I don't think they'll do 5.56 because it's basically a 223. Maybe, it might be 6.5. That's kind of one thing that I was thinking as well, is it could be a 6.5. I'm hoping that it will be 6.5 if it's a existing caliber, and if it's going to be a new caliber, I really want a 308. I've wanted a 308 for 2 years now, and that's what I've been hoping for ever since they announced this pack. But my guess is it'll probably be something else, because a while back, they said the 308 wasn't needed in the game, but I don't know, maybe they've changed at this point. But I remember TK saying a long time ago that we didn't need one in the game because there was already other rifles that would do the same thing. But I hope that they've changed their minds and they'll do it anyway. Considering they used to say no ARs, and now we're getting ARs, it does get my hopes a little bit higher for more things that they used to say no about maybe becoming a thing in the game. I really hope. Because it would be so cool to have a 308 AR-10, or like a 300 Blackout, or a 458 SOCOM, or a 450 Bushmaster. Like, there's so many cool large AR calibers that could be in this pack. I'm honestly just so excited to see what the third one is, and to see what it looks like too, because the first two ARs look completely different. The first one's a more modernized AR, and then the second one's a bit more like the classic M16A2, which they still make that design, just not as much. So technically, I guess it is still a modern one. Let's go reset the time. Excuse me. 700 nitro, that'd be wild. Mosin's basically a 308. I mean, similar. Because Mosin is 762 by 54R, and a 308 is 762 by 51. Technically, if we want to look at the real-life versions, 308 would be weaker than the Mosin, because it is a smaller round. Like, if we're looking at a real-life perspective, 762 by 54R is a more powerful round than 762 by 51. So if they're going to go off of real life whenever they do add something like that, I don't think they'd make it as powerful as we want. But it's hard to say. You never know. I still think we're going to get a 6.5 AR, but I really hope for a 308. But honestly, at this point, I have no clue. Like, it could be a million different things. There's so many different options for a large caliber AR. What do you guys think it will be? Let me know in the chat right now. And don't be afraid to put in some like obscure calibers that aren't super common, because you never know, they might do something that nobody expected. They have a tendency to throw us for a loop. I'm not sure if I've seen or heard of a 7mm AR, but that would be ridiculous if they did that. Oh, and you know what I saw recently that I thought it was kind of funny? I remember somebody was going off in the comments of the 22 LR AR video, complaining about like the mag size and the fact that it's a standard size magazine, but it holds 22, but it's the full length of a 5.56. But that's actually how they are. That's actually how the magazines are for 22 caliber ARs. They fill up the full mag well. They look exactly like a 5.56 mag. I just found that kind of funny, because they were so set on it being just completely wrong, but that's really how they look. 9mm? Honestly, I didn't think of that. They could do like maybe a pistol caliber carbine. That would be kind of cool. Those are honestly really awesome. I never thought of that. What if they do like throw us for a loop and do a pistol caliber carbine? That would be kind of cool, actually. They do like a 10mm carbine? That would be so cool. Oh, we got all 3 of those. Smoked them. Oh, we got a herd over here now. Nice. Beautiful. That's awesome. Been a bit since we've had a herd there. Nice, Ryan. Good luck, man. Hopefully that great one won't be far away. 50 Beowulf. That would be pretty sweet. 44. 350 Legend. 375. 375 AR. Oh gosh. That would kick a lot. 50 Beowulf is definitely cool. 220 Swift. 224 Valk. I really want a 224 Valkyrie, but I think it's a bit too similar to a 223. And since they already did 223, I don't think they'll do 224 Valkyrie, but I would love it if they did. That'd be a cool round to have. But it would kind of make the 223 pointless if they added 224, because 224 is better. 338 Lapua. 45 ACP. Yeah, I mean, there is pistol caliber carbines of the 45 as well. So that's also a possibility. You know, I can't believe I didn't think of that until now. That it is possible they would do a pistol caliber carbine. Thank you to whoever mentioned 9mm as a possibility. I didn't even think of that. Did we get her? No, we didn't. Well, why doesn't that surprise me? We got most of the bucks out of all these herds, I think. I think we spooked off these because I forgot to shoot them first, because they're the closest. Oh well. 300? Is there a 300 Win Mag AR? I've not looked that up before, so I don't know. If there is, that would be cool. 470 AR. Oh gosh. Oh, if we got a 9.3, I'd be really happy. You think they'll add a red dot for the new AR? I don't think they'll add any new ones, but there's a possibility that maybe some of the current ones would fit on it. I guess it's always possible the Red Raptor Reflex could fit on there. And you know, that would make sense because with this update, they fixed the weird sensitivity on that thing. That actually, it honestly makes more and more sense the more I think about it. They fixed the Red Raptor Reflex and the ECAT sight to where they don't feel super slow. And they also added ARs with the same update. It honestly makes so much sense now that I think of it. So I think we'll definitely try that. I'm going to try every single site that I can on all the ARs when we get access to it for the early access. And I also put out a post on the community tab earlier today asking you guys what you want to see me try out whenever we get early access. But I'll ask you guys in here as well. What would you like to see me try out for the AR pack on the 18th when the early access drops for creators? What type of stuff do you guys want me to test? 22 versus Cape Buffalo. You know, why not? We might as well, right? We've shot everything else with a 22. Or we've shot a Cape Buffalo with all the other 22s, so why not? We might as well. It's always funny to blast some Cape Buffalo with a 22. .223 to see if it's weak against the original. It will be. It's the exact same 223. But I'm guessing it will be more useful because it'll fire faster. So I still think it'll be better than the old 223. 223 Raccoon Hunt, 223 Whitetail Grind, 223 Color Peccary, 22 Goose Hunt. True. And whatever this third gun is, we will try to use against whatever it's appropriate for as well. I'm guessing it'll be usable for deer since 223 is. And they said that this one's going to be bigger than a 223. So we'll probably hunt some deer with that. Maybe do some Great One grinding. Curious what the next Great One will be? Me too. I don't know what it'll be. There's honestly so many possibilities. Piebald mule deer or albino. I like the albino better. They should add a suppressor for the ARs. That would be cool. I would like to see that get added eventually. I don't know if they'll do it, but it would be a cool thing to have. Pretty much, Slither. It does take them a long time. 23 Hirsch Fox Hunt. Don't torture me like that. Yeah, that'd be cool, Hunter. A 300 PRC would be sweet. I'd also like to see a 6.5 PRC. The PRC rounds seem to be really solid. Probably gonna be like a 45 Colt or something. I will cry if it's a 45 Colt. Saying it right now. If it's a 45 Colt, I'm not covering it. 180 and 0, because it's a female. And what do we got over here? We got 3 more down. Sweet. And then we got those 2 up there to take out. Maybe the new AR is a 12 gauge? I mean, maybe it could be a mag-fed semi-automatic 12 gauge. I guess there is some 12 gauge that are in like an AR platform. Like an AR style platform, I guess. Could be cool. I don't think it's very possible, but I think it would definitely be cool if it was a thing. Of course, then it would probably get compared to a Saiga 12, and we know how that would go. AK 12 gauge, maybe. Like I say, kind of like a Saiga. Maybe. Maybe we'll see something like that. Hey, get back here. Not vitals. Ooh, we hit that shot though. That actually hit pretty good. How do you get a great one? You just shoot as many deer as you can. Shoot every single buck you see and just hope that one of them respawns as a great one. If you want more tips on how I grind them, I've got a video that's called How I Grind the Great One on Rancho Del Arroyo. Look up that video, and it goes over exactly my methods of grinding. And how I got my last Great One as well. Because it's the exact method I used to get Great One number 3. Next DLC we need an AK-50. I would be totally down with that. That's the 150 cal I would be alright with. They need to strike a deal with Mr. Herrera and get that in the game. Yeah, Sam. I know, right? You just start treating the deer like they're gonna fight back. I know I don't have a Quattro guide for red deer. The only red deer guide... Well, actually, I do, but I don't think it's up to date. It's a very old guide. I do have much more up-to-date guides for T. Awaroa, but my Quattro guide is probably like a year and a half old. So I don't know if it'll be accurate anymore, but I think it should be. After this next update, though, it won't be. To be honest, I watched like 7 or 8 different gun YouTubers, Erica. I watch Demo, I watch Brandon Herrera, I watch Kentucky Ballistics, I watch Iraq Veteran 8888, I watch what's his name? I can never remember. Alright guys, just put names of gun YouTubers in chat because I forgot the names of the other ones. I think it's like TFB or TFL or something like that. It's one of them. I always forget the channel name. Oh yeah, I watched Donut Operator. Yeah, I watched some Grantham as well. Yep, I watch Hickok 45 too. Well, I mean, Lake Fork guy's fishing, Sam. But I do watch him as well. I haven't in a little while, though, because I haven't been watching fishing content much, except for Lunkers. I have watched a few Edwin Sarkisian videos. Not a lot of them, though. Maybe Price. He does a lot of reviews on guns. Oh, Coleon Noir. If you guys have not seen Coleon Noir's channel, honestly, one of the most knowledgeable people on YouTube, I swear. That guy knows everything about every gun and like every gun law and everything. He's just incredibly knowledgeable. Probably one of the smartest guys on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of Eli Double Tap, no. Maybe I need to, though. Did we shoot any others over here? I think there's just one more. And it's that buck. To be honest, I don't think it died, so... We'll just move past that and head back to this lake where we wiped literally the whole population of deer out. Good old FPS Russia. Alright, let's see. Do we have a great one? No. No, we don't. What about over here? Nope. Well. That's just lovely. We don't have anything spawning there, so I think it's just these that are going to be in view from this spot. Ooh, we got the headshot. We got the headshot. To be honest, I did not expect that to work. Alright, let's go pick up all those and also check the other side. We do need the AK-50. Give the AK-50, please. What's my biggest diamond mule deer? 341, I believe. It's either 340 or 341. That's a big deer. I don't know if that's diamond rack. I think that might be diamond rack. Is that? Maybe? No? I don't know. It kind of looks like the diamond rack. We'll get closer just in case it is. Yeah, that one definitely looks decent. We're gonna take our time with him. Okay, those are slightly farther away, so we'll shoot these first. Oh my gosh, he saved her. But not for long. We did get her in the end. That's 230s? I guess we'll see when we get closer. Because I've been tricked from a distance with those before. Alright. $331 without the glitched rack? Yeah, what is my biggest without the glitched rack? Yeah, because my big one was the glitched rack. I think my biggest without it being the glitched rack was 337. And that was the big rack whitetail. Or not whitetail. Big rack mule deer. Maybe, Blitz. We had one the other day that was 247, though. So I'm wondering if maybe it's a high 240s. Because it definitely looks large. There's the last one right there. That would be cool, Sam. I do know a decent amount of people that hunt with them. You would actually be surprised. The Glock is actually used for hunting more than you would think. That goes for a lot of handguns, actually. It would surprise you, the types of guns that people will use for hunting. Especially for certain types of hunting. Like, if you're going to be very close range, then a handgun like a Glock is fine, you know? It'll be more than sufficient for a deer. Especially if it's like, you know, 40 cal, 45 cal Glock. But yeah, they do get used more than you would think. Oh, gotcha, Blitz. You know, it makes me wonder if it's possible to get a diamond of those weird, like, 240s. Glock 10 AR. You know what that made me think of? What if we get a Roni? And I'm not talking about the Rona. I'm talking about like a Roni. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically like a conversion kit for a Glock that turns it into a carbine, basically, like a pistol caliber carbine. It's got like the shoulder brace, all that good stuff. It's really cool if you haven't seen it. Imagine they add that. There's that dude. Where'd the doe go? Where'd the doe go, though? That's a big buck. You are right, though. I think it probably is 230s. It's hard to say, though. That's a pretty wide boy. Alright, we got a lot of those. Let's try to get to the stand and take out the rest, though. Where's the doe? Oh, there she is. She ran, like, complete opposite of where I thought she did. I got so many stands around this lake. Might need to change some of the positioning of a few of them to make them kind of more even. Perfect. She stopped at the right time. Nope. Not getting away today. Ooh, and she's dead too. I'm telling you, these whitetail don't stand a chance today. And neither does this coyote. Maybe it does. That wasn't vitals. I would love a 500 Magnum. That'd be cool. I don't know how I would feel about a 50 BMG coming to the game, but I would definitely want a 500 Magnum handgun. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I hope so, Bro Klingo. I hope they do that. They said they were investigating it for console, so I'm hoping that it will actually work for console. If it does, that'll be huge for performance. Basically, as far as I can understand from reading it, I had never heard of this before, so I might be getting some things wrong, just a heads up. But as far as I can tell, I think what this is going to do is make it so you can play on a lower resolution to boost your performance, but it'll still have the visual quality of like native resolution. I think that's what it does. I might be wrong though, but if that's actually what it does, then this will be huge for performance. I think that's what it means. Hey Mystic, how's it going, dude? Yeah, Dragonov or a PSL would be pretty sweet as well. SVD, Dragonov, PSL, all those beauties. I mean, we've got a Mosin, so... And we got an M1, so why not, right? How many great ones do I have? I have 3 whitetail and 1 red deer. I think this is our big dude. 240. Not bad. Not diamond potential, though. It was definitely a big one, though. Definitely a big male. What is my favorite diamond? I've always really liked the red deer. I just think the red deer are the most stunning diamond in the game. Yeah, Johnny, you were really close. Super close. How many kills to get my first great one? It took about 3,750, roughly. I hope so, Melvin. I really hope that's what they do. There's a couple we killed there, so we'll loop all the way around. We'll also see if any come back while we're over here. Yeah, Blitz. Do you have any Yukon videos lately? Not recently. I don't do a lot of Yukon, to be honest. I'm just not super interested in the species that are there. Besides the wolf, I do like the wolves. But the caribou Truax need a big rework. They're not very good looking at the moment. And then like non-antlered species don't interest me as much, so not really too interested in the fox or the grizzlies or anything like that. If they were to add like doll sheep and Sitka blacktail to Yukon, I'd play that map all day though. So hopefully one of these days they'll add a couple more species to it, because that's what would make me play Yukon more. Because I definitely think it's the most beautiful map. But it just needs a little more species-wise for me. Hold on, guys. I'm checking to see if the package is close. I think it should be close. Alright, let's see. It is still out for delivery, so they still haven't delivered it. Feels bad. Yes, I will 100% try all of the sights and scopes on all the ARs whenever we get access to them. I 100% will be doing that. Alright, we can check like one more lake, and then we're gonna need to reset the time again. It'll be same time as PC, the 22nd of February, Lil Yopper. Me too, Sam. I do like that. EW's always been one for putting in like a bunch of little details and stuff like that. Like, honestly, the only thing that has been holding this game back is the issues they've had with bugs. Like, there is so much good about the game, and I feel like the period of time where the bugs were really rampant was, it kind of hindered the game's growth. Because the game itself is amazing, but it has had some major issues in the past. We're getting some big deer now. That's a good buck right there. Also a twisty buck as well. This is the spot where we got our last great one, so I always check it just hoping that that's where the next one will be. What's my favorite animal to hunt in the game? Definitely the red deer. Red deer, and then... probably the pheasant. I do like hunting them. I haven't done it in quite a while, but it's always an enjoyable time. Yeah, that'd be crazy, bow hunter. I hope they do end up doing a pack with scopes and stuff like that. Ooh. Nice. Yes, Wendy, I do hunt in real life. I have not done it in quite some time, but I did used to when I was growing up. Rip, missed all those. A jungle map would be awesome. It would be so unique from everything else we have. Will the weapon packs come out for console same time as PC? It will be, yes. It will be a sim release. At least that's what they're aiming for. Considering they haven't mentioned anything about delays yet, I'd say it's probably safe to say that they will be a sim release. What mouse and keyboard do I have? So I've got myself a Corsair, I believe, Nightsword RGB mouse. And then the keyboard, I forgot the model number of it, but I know it's an Alienware. It's the kind of like silver one that they have. Really good keyboard. It's the only thing Alienware that I would actually say is worth the money. Most Alienware stuff is super overpriced, but this keyboard's actually pretty nice. I forgot what it's named though. But I think there's only one silver Alienware keyboard, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Madagascar map would be pretty wild. There's honestly so many options for like future maps that would be really cool additions to the game. How long is left in the stream? Roughly an hour. Roughly an hour or so. Definitely bow hunter. I'm always down for more United States maps. I know there's some people that get tired of them, but considering I live in the US and there's a lot of different environments with a lot of different hunting, I would be okay with more of them being added. I feel like our next map will probably be from a different country, though. Considering we've had quite a few NA maps recently. Nice Potter drum, that's awesome, dude. What's the best gun for a level 27? Well, it's not really a matter of level, it's more of like what you've got the hunter score to be able, or not the hunter score, the weapon score to be able to buy. If you have the option to get the 7mm, get it, because it is probably the best rifle that you can get. It's one of the greatest rifles without getting any DLC. That's a weird deer. We are just getting some wild looking bucks recently. To be honest, CPU usage doesn't really matter too much, Blitz. The only thing that high CPU usage means is that your computer is utilizing all of the cores in your CPU. As long as it's not causing lag, and as long as it's not causing like choppiness or overheating, then it should be fine. As long as you're not lagging from it and it's not causing overheating, it should be okay. Because like the temperatures, like I'll check right now. I've got a MSI Afterburner up, so I'll just check the temps of mine. So like right now, my CPU is 63 Celsius, and that's like pretty much normal. As long as it doesn't like go above 65 or 70, then you shouldn't have much to worry about. If it goes over 70 though, then that's a big problem. But my CPU's at 100% usage right now, and I don't have any issues with it like that. It's more of just worrying about overheating. You don't want to let it get above like 65, 70 Celsius. Otherwise, that's a recipe for disaster. But yeah, mine's at 63, and it sometimes gets up to 64 or 65, and I have no issues with it. 100% just means that it's working. Working to its fullest. FSU Craven, thank you so much for the super chat, man. $5 closer to curing my duck game. Much appreciated. Been watching your videos for a while. Just subscribe to your channel. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. That's awesome to hear that you're enjoying it. Really appreciate it, my dude. Let's go ahead and smoke that guy. And if we can get in there. Not an easy shot to make on that. Hey, we got that one too. Not vitals, but she'll go down. She will go down. Potter Drum, thank you so much for the super chat as well, dude. $10 closer to curing my duck aim. And for those that are somewhat new to the channel, the duck aim joke is because I can never hit ducks when they're flying away. But thank you so much, Potter. I really appreciate it, dude. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. My first great one. That's awesome, man. Super happy to hear that. It's always awesome to hear when, like, the content ends up helping you get something crazy like that. Ooh, that's a pretty good buck. That's awesome to hear, dude. That's super awesome to hear. Which species was it? Whitetail or red deer? And, which, rack was it? Well, I guess if you're in the Discord, you could drop it in there, too. That way I can just see it. Where is that buck? Did we pick up the buck already? I think we might have. Hey, Tracy, you haven't missed much. No diamonds yet. We did get a minimum weight buck, though. That scored like 77, so that was kind of weird. Kind of cool, though. Hey, Hunter that hunts. We have not got anything good yet. But we have shot so many deer. We're on a roll today with just getting lots of deer down quickly. Yeah, Trippy. Well, not all of us can be insane like that. And unfortunately, I'm one of them that can't be insane like that. I'm good at, smoking deer. Not so much flying ducks. Although the 22 Hornet does make flying ducks a little bit easier to take down. Well, a lot of it, Revan, goes off of... FSU Craven, thank you for becoming a member. Bring us up to, I believe, 129 members. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Scare Crew. Hope you've been enjoying the stream. Enjoy the, badge, the awesome emotes, the ability to use commands, the green name in chat, access to private Discord channels, and all my scrapped uploads on the channel. Much appreciated, my dude. Yeah, Revan. The reason that I think they don't have any Sweden maps is because they go off of what is like most requested, and Sweden maps really aren't requested a lot by the community. They always go off of the like regions that get mentioned and requested the most across all the different social media platforms. That's why we've had stuff like... Well, the reason we got Mississippi was because people have been asking for alligators for a long time. Like, it was always something that people always brought up. And then, like, with Rancho, there was a lot of people that wanted to see a Mexico map, so we ended up getting Rancho. Most of the stuff that they add is based off of what was popular and requested the most throughout the different surveys and polls that they've done throughout the year. That's typically what determines the content we get throughout the year. So I'm guessing the reason that... Ooh. Hey, first good thing of the day. We got ourselves a little piebald buck. That's kind of a cool little dude. At least it's not a fence rack, you know. I'm happy with that. If it's not a fence rack, I'll take it. First good thing of the day. Let's get over to the stand and start a blasting. Yeah, piebald's not too bad. I'm happy with that. It's nice to finally have something good in front of us. And I'm just happy it's not terribly tiny. I mean, it's small, but it's not like the smallest that I've seen. That is, though. Alright, let's try to take this guy down. Where's the little dude? We gotta take him out. We have to take that small buck out, for sure. Oh my gosh, there's so many deer here this time. This spot is loaded right now. Of course it's a small rare, I know, right? They always are. They always end up being the small males. Like I was saying though, at least it wasn't this small. Although that would actually kind of be special if we did find one like that. That was that tiny. That would be kind of rare to find, actually. We got two floating to us. Hopefully one of them is the piebald. We lagged so hard on that second shot, but we somehow still got it. I think we got most of them. Let's see if this is our piebald. It is! What? You okay, buddy? That's not normal. I just thought you should know that. That's not normal. They should not— oh. That's not normal either. Alright. I'm convinced that piebald is possessed. But, we're gonna tax it anyway, even though it's possibly a possessed deer. Look at that white butt. It's always been really strange to me that, they only have, like, piebald on half the deer. And it's not like a normal piebald pattern like most of them. It's, very strange, but, still pretty cool. 184. Honestly, that's not a bad-looking piebald. I kinda like that. It's probably going to at least go into one of the secondary lodges. So that makes 2 rares and 3 diamonds in the last 300 kills. That's pretty good, honestly. That's really good. Yeah, me too, Kevin. I like it. This is a solid rare whitetail. Like, if it's gonna be a silver, this is the silver I'd want to get. Not too bad. And it is a little bit uneven. Not super uneven, but just a little bit. That's cool, though. Happy with that for sure. Yeah, Ty. Always, right, man? It's always when you leave that the big males show up. Ooh. Let's reload first, and then get these guys. Great one this stream or next, I'm calling it. I hope you're right, man. Hope you're right. We're due for one at this point. I think we're approaching 4,000 kills since the last one. Okay, they're coming right back down here. You know, we can probably go back to the stand and take the rest of these out. Do you think they'll ever add stickers and drop tines? Yeah, I'm sure they will. In the past, they've said that they will add them after True Rax gets implemented on every existing species. Currently, it's just a few species left on Virhonga, and then they'll be done with True Rax, so... would not be surprised if we get it in the next couple years. I hope so, at least. Would be really cool to have. Provided they stick with what they had talked about a couple years ago. Because keep in mind, this was clear back when they first announced True Rax that they said this, so things could have changed over time, but their original plans were to implement True Rax onto every existing species on the current reserves. And then add in non-typicals, drop tines, stickers, like all that crazy stuff after they finished true racks on everything. That antler have queens? It is, the autocorrect is the best worst thing ever, Johnny. That is true. It can give you some pretty funny autocorrects, but it can also be kind of rough sometimes. You know what's crazy, guys? We are only 1,500 subscribers away from 40K. And as you guys see up there, at 40K, we're doing a 12-hour stream. So, that's going to be a lot of fun. Whenever we hit a 40K, we're going to do that 12-hour stream. It should be a really good time. And at the current rate of subscribers that we're growing, we're getting 150 to 200 a day, which means, honestly, that 12-hour stream's probably not far away. Especially with this update coming. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys get a 12-hour stream within the next 2 weeks. Maybe even within the next week. So that's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, we could do that, Johnny. We could for sure. We could maybe do like the Hunter Classic game like halfway through the stream. Like halfway through the 12-hour, do the Hunter Classic and bring... Oh. Hey, that's the little guy. That's the little guy we tried to get. Come on, give me a shot. We gotta take you down. Oh my gosh, we can actually shoot through that. Not gonna lie, I thought we were gonna hit the tree. But it didn't, and we got him. Yeah, we can maybe get Mel in there as well. I'm sure Kyla would join too. Kyla's always down for some classic. Maybe, if we're lucky, we could get Flinter in there as well. Get some Kill Clinton action in here. We could honestly get a lot of people for the 12-hour if I plan it right. Obviously, if we do have a bunch of guests, it'll probably take longer to prepare the stream. So, keep that in mind. If we do get a bunch of guests on the 12-hour stream, it'll probably take longer for the stream to take place because I gotta work around everybody's schedules. But we'll see. I'm assuming you guys would most likely rather see a stream with a few guests, for sure. It's definitely more entertaining than just having me the whole 12 hours. Where did we shoot that deer? Where did we shoot it, Hunter? Where did we shoot it, buddy? Okay, this is his tracks. Yeah, we could definitely do some Ark, and then you and Hollow could join for that, probably. That could be fun. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff we can do. And I kind of want to have as many guests as we can during the 12-hour, because it makes the 12-hour streams easier to do. Whenever it's like 12 hours solo, it seems more taxing than when it's 12-hour stream with a bunch of guests. Having fun on a bunch of different games. Yeah, for sure, Bow Hunter. I'd be down for some new dog species. Or dog breeds, I guess. It wouldn't be species, because I guess it's breeds. But yeah, it would be nice to have some more. Probably about 30 minutes or so, Xandre. 20 to 30 minutes is probably what we have left. Is this thing even dead? I don't know if it is. It probably is. I mean, 30-06 kills them quick. That would be cool, Karsten. It would be cool. They don't exist in real life, however, so I don't know if they'd add them in game. It would be cool if they did, though. Yeah, retrievers would be my first choice. Labrador retrievers, golden retrievers, like either of those would be cool. Honestly, I think I'd like a golden retriever. A nice fluffy golden retriever. That'd be cool. 106. What is it with these tiny deer today? We're getting like some really tiny ones, and then we're also getting that one little rare. We've had some interesting ones. No, I'm not going to do a 24-hour at 100k. To be honest, I don't think I have it in me to do a 24-hour. Flinter may be able to do 24-hour streams quite often, but it's a little bit different taking care of a baby and trying to stream. I already don't get as much sleep as most people would, and doing a 24-hour on top of it, oof, that'd be difficult. Last time I tried a 24-hour, I only made it 9 hours. So I've just kind of steered clear of them. You know, we haven't checked this one in a bit down here. Rage City, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Your whitetail guide got me my first diamond. Much love. That's awesome, dude. That's super awesome to hear. Happy that you were able to get your first diamond off of it. That is super awesome, man. Super, super awesome. Let's see. Do we got anything here? Nope. There's that buck that we forgot to shoot last time because we spooked it off. Two does there. 3 does, actually. Did we forget to pick up a couple over there? I feel like we did. I think we forgot to grab a couple of them. Maybe even there? No? I guess we got all those. They're not even at their zone yet either. So let's just focus on this dude. Rip. There goes his brain. Oh my gosh, how did we get that last one? I had to be so fast there. That thing almost got away. Alright. I think that's all of them that we can get from here. Need a 28 gauge shotgun so we can have all the shotguns smaller than a 10 gauge. That would be cool. And honestly, I'd like to see a full-size 410. Right now, all we have is the 410 handgun. I want to see them add in a 410 semi-automatic shotgun. Or even a 410 single shot. Like, that'd be cool as well. You know, I feel like a lot of times in Call of the Wild, everybody's always too focused on, you know, which guns are going to be the most powerful or the most efficient to use. But sometimes I just want them to add in a single shot shotgun, you know? I would love to see a single shot 10 gauge, a single shot 410. Like, a lot of that stuff would be really cool. And maybe they could even add it to the base game instead of a DLC. And just make it like a cheap option to get a 10 gauge shotgun. I think that would be awesome. Another one. There's just more and more deer over here. We keep shooting them, and then there's just more. Just got my 13th diamond red deer for the great one. How many did it take for me to get mine? I believe it was 27. But honestly, it's not really an indication of when you're going to get your great one. But it took me like 27 diamonds to get mine. Although it took me much longer to get my great one red deer than it did for a lot of people. It took me 3,088 kills on stags only. So yeah, it took quite a bit of time. How do you get all these great ones? Lots and lots and lots of hours put into shooting whitetail and red deer. I've killed 10.5 thousand whitetail over the course of hundreds and hundreds of hours to get my 3 great ones. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and not giving up. I think a lot of people get the impression, just because they don't see all the grinding, that people like myself who grind for the Great One a lot, I think a lot of people on the surface might see it as we get them easily because we've got multiple Great Ones, but there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes towards getting them. Lots and lots of hours spent just shooting whitetail after whitetail after whitetail for hours on end. It's a very long process, but a lot of it you guys don't see because I do it off camera. And then I do quite a bit during streams as well. Nice, Xandre, that's awesome. Glocks are nice guns. They are very solid handguns. Yeah, that'd be cool, Jonathan. I'd honestly like to see a shotgun pack. Like I was saying, I'd like to see a 410 full-size shotgun. It'd be really nice to see... oh gosh. Imagine they add in the, oh, what's it called? It's like a 4-gauge shotgun. I forgot the name. It's like a Russian shotgun. I forgot the name of it. But it's just a ridiculously large shotgun. Imagine getting that in the game. I keep forgetting the name of it, though. It's in Escape from Tarkov, and it's a gun that everybody despises. But I forgot what it's called. I'm sure one of you in chat probably knows. No, not a KSG. No, it's not the Taz. The Taz is a 20 gauge. This is like the equivalent of a 4 gauge. What is it called? Okay, I'll just look in the ammunition category on Tarkov's wiki. That'll have it. Because there's a massive shotgun. Okay, it's 23 by 75 millimeter, and it's called the KS-23. It's a Russian shotgun that is the equivalent to a 4 gauge. So it's more than twice as powerful as a 10 gauge shotgun. That thing, it kicks harder, or, well, probably about as hard as a 700 Nitro. Like, you watch videos of people shooting it, a lot of times they lose the gun out of their hands. Because it's just got so much power behind it. It's a crazy gun. Alright, let's go claim those since we forgot to last time. So shotgun just for class 9? Probably. It would be for a lot of large game. Like, you probably couldn't even use the birdshot on birds. It would probably be one of the few guns where the birdshot... Actually, it'd probably be the only shotgun where the birdshot would be too big for birds. I don't even know if they make birdshot for it, to be honest. I think it's just buckshot and slugs. And they also make flash rounds for it, which obviously Call of the Wild would not have the flashbang round, but they do make flashbang rounds for the KS-23. It literally would, Ancient. It literally would. It would be quite a crazy thing to have. I doubt we would ever get it in Call of the Wild, but my gosh, it would be cool if we did. You can't, Xandre. There is no shotgun that can shoot Class 9 currently. You know what? Maybe that would be the thing that could be used for Class 9, then. Maybe they could add it as the Class 9 alternative for a shotgun. Quick flashbang the deer? I know, right? They just start running in circles. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have birdshot. I doubt they would make it have birdshot. It would probably be strictly a big game shotgun. If they ever did add something like that. You know, I'm gonna request that now. I'm gonna put that in the suggestion channel. KS-23, please. Give me the KS-23. That way I can drop Buffalo in one shot. I know it happens, Sam. I messed up a diamond yesterday, actually. I had a 260 scoring level 2, and I didn't take my time making the shot, and I ended up messing it up. It happens to the best of us, even. You can still tax it, you know? It's still a oh, what are you? Well, that's a wide boy. That's a really wide boy. My gosh. I wonder if that guy could even fit through the doorway. If deer had houses. Probably couldn't. Put it in a Russian weapon pack? That would be a good idea. Do a Russian-made firearms pack. Include the KS-23. Couple other Russian firearms too. They could do like a Russian AR. If any of you guys have played Escape from Tarkov, you'll probably know the one I'm going to mention, but the ADAR, or the 80AR, it's basically a civilian AR that's Russian-made. And it's got like wood furniture instead of the typical polymer that you would see on most ARs. It's pretty cool. That could be a cool addition. Goodbye, turkey. Just get flown over by a turkey while we're claiming some deer. Alright, let's see what this thing is like. Because this is just a weird whitetail. 241. Hey, squishy boy. How you doing? We've been getting some really wacky looking deer recently. The last few days have just been full of wacky deer. This guy's just got all the spread and nothing else. What's the spread? 26 tip-to-tip spread? Jeez. 37 overall spread. Wait, how does that make sense? Okay, explain this to me, guys. How is the tip-to-tip spread right here? How is that 26 and a half? And then just like a couple inches more down here is somehow 37. How does that make sense? Because that would be the overall spread. That's the wide. Actually, wait. Maybe these tines on the top are the widest spread. I do see these tines right here. They'd probably be the widest spread, actually. But still, that still wouldn't make sense. That's only like an extra half inch on each side. Or an extra inch. I mean, their scoring system confuses me sometimes. It's definitely a strange system. I don't even know, Johnny. That's a weird one. Very strange stuff. It is. The ADAR is a very nice looking gun. I would love to see that. I would be totally down with a Russian weapon pack. There's so many really nice Russian-made weapons. Even with like bolt-action rifles, there's a lot of really nice ones. Russian weapon pack plus Medved animal editions? That would be a really good update, honestly, Hunter Fisher. That would honestly just be perfect. That seems like something they would do. Oh no, Johnny. Rip. Maybe Slither, that would be cool as well. Gonna get the great one tonight, I can feel it. Well, hopefully it's at the next lake, because it's about time for me to end the stream, guys. So I don't know if we'll get the great one during this stream. But hopefully we'll get it in the next one. From Russia with Love DLC? That's amazing. That would be great. But the second the Shiny Star V booster box gets here, we'll boot up stream number 2 of the day and open some Pokemon cards. So I hope to see all you guys there. I know there probably won't be nearly as many people to watch that, but from what I could tell, it looked like a lot of you guys are into Pokemon cards and wanted to see me do that type of stuff, so I hope to see quite a few of you there to watch me open them. Hopefully we can get some crazy pulls from the packs. That would be amazing if we could. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it. I really appreciate all of you dropping by. Today was an awesome stream. We got the first rare in like 500 kills. Or actually, well, first rare buck in like 500 kills. We did get that doe the other day. But it's been pretty sweet. Had a really awesome stream. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys about all the upcoming stuff for Call of the Wild and just future stuff that we'd love to see. It's been a really fun day. So thank you guys. Thank you very much for all that. But we will be back later today. Until then, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!